CBS in turmoil as 60 Minutes hemorrhages staff after Trump slaps network with a mammoth $20 billion lawsuit. That's a mouthy title there, guys. But either way, let's go and jump into it. This is a suggestion via Discord.
Is a mess. Yes, the network's fortunes have continued to spiral following Donald Trump's $20 billion lawsuit, which has caused huge tension between management and staff, leading to a mass exodus. The latest big name to depart 60 Minutes is CBS News president Wendy McMahon, who threatened to resign in protest after CBS News offered Trump $20 million to settle their lawsuit. CBS accepted McMahon's resignation as they continue to move towards a settlement with Donald Trump.
Of course, they have
to. Staff
he has to.
Said, "It's become clear that the company and I do not agree on the path forward. It's time for me to move on and for this organization to move forward with new leadership."
Like, I think, honestly, truthfully, she thought that she would win.
Time for me to move on and for this organization to move forward with new leadership. CBS insiders shed more light on the issue, claiming that Wendy McMahon drew the line at apologizing for the Kamala Harris 60 Minutes story, which may have been a key part of the settlement terms.
Of course
this news today about McMahon suddenly resigning suggests that maybe a settlement is imminent. As one CBS correspondent said to me earlier today, it feels like a purge is underway. That's because last month, 60 Minutes boss Bill Owens stepped down, citing a loss of independence. And now today, McMahon also stepping down. Now, there could be perfectly innocent reasons for this, unrelated to political pressure, but the pressure is the big story inside CBS right now. Wendy McMahon had said to colleagues for a number of months that she would not apologize as a part of any settlement. You'll recall that ABC did apologize to Trump when they settled a lawsuit Trump had filed back in December. McMahon and Owens said they would not apologize. McMahon said, "That's a red line I will not cross." That's what she told people internally. Today, she's stepping down, which maybe indicates that a settlement is imminent.
Like, guys, listen. You cannot have a media company, specifically a company that where you're attempting to feign as if you guys are journalists, right? You cannot have a company that's dedicated to that and then still almost exclusively choose to represent one side in a favorable manner and then the other side in a negative manner. You can't do that. You have to, for the most part, publicly look as if you're in the center. Okay, you can't do this. This is the problem with all of these networks. Just this one included, guys. All right, Sky News and Fox News are basically a one-sided thing. CNN, MSNBC is probably the worst of them all, right? But all of these companies they have chosen a side, guys, and of course they're going to be consistently sued, kind of going forward here, guys. Right? You have to not make the other side purposely look bad for the people, guys. I mean, defamation is absolutely, in fact, a thing.
McMahon's resignation comes after executive producer Bill Owens resigned for his part in the Kamala Harris interview, which sparked Trump's $20 billion lawsuit against the network, claiming he had lost his journalistic independence.
The executive producer of CBS News' 60 Minutes calling it quits today, resigning from the long-running Sunday news program, saying that he has lost his journalistic independence. His departure comes in the middle of President Donald Trump's $20 billion lawsuit against CBS and 60 Minutes.
Insiders exposed CBS's parent company Paramount for putting their plans of a merger with Skydance, which the FCC needs to approve, before the journalistic integrity of their programs and staff. This created unrest within the ranks, with a 60 Minutes host even calling out management on the air.
But our parent company, Paramount, is trying to complete a merger. The Trump administration must approve it. Paramount began to supervise our content in new ways. None of our stories has been blocked, but Bill felt he lost the independence that honest journalism requires.
Yeah, but you're biased. That's the problem. And we can call it honest. I mean, yeah, you're being honest to yourself based off information that you have basically gathered from your echo chamber. I mean, yeah. You're being honest. I get it, bro. Right? But it's bias, guys. Right? And if you specifically continue to go as hard as these channels generally do towards Trump, I don't even know what is to be expected here. You're trying to legitimately assassinate his image, right? Like, I mean, your programming basically caused the initial incidents that have happened throughout the country while he was running, guys. All right, let's just be real here. their exact style of reporting, getting people emotionally charged into things, have caused all of the things that we have experienced specifically regarding to Trump, guys, while he was running and things.
No one here is happy about it, but in resigning, Bill proved one thing.
Okay.
He was the right person to lead 60 Minutes all along.
Broadcaster John Oliver breaks down the complication the lawsuit poses for Paramount's merger with Skydance and why a settlement is suddenly on the table after the network initially laughed off Trump's lawsuit threat in between Donald.
I mean, definitely. Listen, I like the concept of a free press. Absolutely. I back that to the end of me here, guys. All right. But I could definitely expect this is going to definitely set some precedent here. If Trump is doing this to basically, tell people to basically keep my name out of your mouth, specifically if you're going to be speaking in an emotionally charged negative manner, I can imagine that once he is no longer in office and a Democrats decide to stop being crazy, right? Specifically, the ones that are running for things, if they actually can come back to the center and they can actually, garner more votes, I can definitely see them doing similar things to Fox News, Sky News, guys. Absolutely. 100%. So be careful.
Trump and the journalists at 60 Minutes is no secret. Trump has unleashed on the program several times, calling for its demise. In a Truth Social post, he said, the election-interfering 60 Minutes interview with Kamala Harris, which aired on CBS just before Election Day and deep into early voting, turned out to be much worse than expected, with her answers being unlawfully fixed, manipulated, and doctored throughout by CBS, in order to try and make Kamala appear at least somewhat coherent. The full transcript with 60 Minutes, CBS and Paramount tried to hide from the American people and refused to release until after I was already inaugurated, and they were ordered to do so by the Federal Communications Commission, shows that the interview was nothing but fake, corrupt, anti-Trump propaganda. And to make matters worse, Donald Trump's lawyers threatened a new lawsuit against CBS, saying the network defamed him in a segment about his actions against law firms. Insiders claim that threats were used to give Donald Trump more leverage in settlements talks with Paramount. Online commentators are split on the issue, with some blasting CBS and 60 Minutes, claiming they should cease to exist, like this person who said, 60 Minutes is a propaganda rag. Ever since Leslie Stahl's interview of Trump, they have gone downhill with nothing but agenda stories and lies. All credibility for the once pinnacle of reporting is gone. Who cares what they report? But Bernie Sanders is slamming Trump's bullying of CBS. He said, Bill Owens, the producer of CBS's 60 Minutes, resigned in protest. Wendy McMahon, the head of CBS News, has now resigned. I say to Shari Redstone, enough is enough. Do not capitulate to Trump's attack on a free press. Do not settle Trump's bogus lawsuit against 60 Minutes.
Okay, guys. Kind of as like a public figure. Public figures are generally people who you can basically speak about, in any manner that you really want to. Specifically if you are small enough to actually do so, right? If you don't garner enough attention, then your opinion seriously doesn't matter, kind of in the first place. But if you're talking about a news agency, their opinions matter, guys. Right? Definitely. They're the ones that reach the hearts and mind of American citizens on a daily basis, en masse. Some of them more than others, guys, right? If you're just going to consistently run anti-Trump propaganda, I can imagine how that could be a thing that's a problem. But at the same time, you guys do send me a lot of like Sky News and Fox News type of things, and it's very anti-Kamala, let's say, and Biden type of content, right? So I wonder. Okay, I definitely wonder if this is setting a negative precedent specifically going forward here. If she settles, understand things are coming. Okay, just know this factually. The left is going to come after the right in a way that's crazy as soon as they take power, bro. It is what it is, guys. Once you set precedent for something, it comes back to you, guys, right? But all right, guys, listen, let me know in the comments what you guys think. You guys all have an absolutely amazing day. If you guys are new here, please like and subscribe, all right?